Greetings, people of the internet. Welcome to another edition of River State's Conference Media Day, softball edition here at Midway University. We are here with the fantastic foursome of Katie Rhodes, Kira McCall, Coach Camoose, and Carly Jones. Everybody, wave to people like it. Okay. Coach, start with you. We've got a few games under our belt against some tough competition. Highlight, obviously, would be the extra innings win against a ranked Reinhardt opponent. So just first, just how encouraging was it to see, such a performance like that in the first game of the year, and just how do you like, how the team's coming together so far?
Yeah. Very impressed, honestly. My whole goal to go down there was just to compete with two great teams, of course, but they exceeded the expectation for sure. We came out that first day and we just honestly played like Midway, and that was exciting to see. Definitely multiple people stepped up to do different jobs and get things done, and it was definitely exciting to see some of the new ones to come in, and even freshmen step up and just get a pinch hit or whatever it might have been. But just compete at that level. So it was definitely exciting.
Okay, and for any of the girls here, I know you guys being all upperclassmen, obviously, expectations maybe change as far, not just production-wise, but just like as far as leadership or like voices in the dugout. Just how well do you feel like you've all adapted to maybe taking on different roles and from that perspective so far this year?
Definitely with younger pitching. I feel like we need to be if we're out on the field playing behind them, we're trying to be more loud, more vocal, always hyping them up, oh, great strike, oh, let's come back with another strike. You got a strikeout, I'm about to be your biggest cheerleader out there. I'm about to act like we just won the World Series. So I feel like trying to step up, just encouraging the younger girls is the biggest part that I felt so far.
I felt like it was a lot of good attitudes. Nobody was sore about anything. We all had each other's back, and like Coach said, when the girls were asked to step up, they did so. And whenever they weren't, then everybody else was cheering them on in the dugout. I thought it was great.
I also feel like our dynamic this year has been one of the best programs or teams that I've been a part of since I've been here at Midway, and I just feel like everybody has each other's back and is ready to go for that next win every game.
Coach, do you agree with that sentiment?
Absolutely, yes. Okay. I've been saying it from day one, the dynamic of this team, considering we pretty much brought in a whole half a new team from last year. The dynamic was from the get-go, and that commends these kids right here for sure, because they welcomed everybody but also stepped up like you were asking, stepped up and took on different leadership roles and that kind of stuff that we needed for sure.
Yeah, I used to say to the girls, why do you think that is? Why do you feel like the chemistry has been as strong as it has?
I honestly think we just got tired of cliques. We were oh, let's just become a whole team this year, and then boom. I just feel like that's just what happened. All the attitudes are so much better this year so far. I just hope we can keep going. Okay,
and we're talking here at the midst of kind of a lengthy layoff because of weather. I know that's obviously something to deal with, but is that a certain frustration level, getting prepped up for numerous games that end up not happening?
Definitely. I feel like we're just ready to start playing games. We're tired of practicing every day. Of course, we enjoy practice, but we just want to play ball games.
Itching to play. Yeah. We've said that since we've been practicing every single day. We just want to play softball. We're itching.
Okay. And so just kind of maybe looking ahead a bit, I know it's hard to really know because, you're still seeing in the process, but do you guys have a set win total conference finish that you would think would constitute a successful season, or is that still kind of a work in progress at the moment?
A ring is the biggest thing that we want right now. That's our top goal, is to have a ring on our finger by the end of the year.
Okay. These things kind of pop if somebody makes a bold guarantee. I don't know if anybody wants to...
As many as possible.
Okay.
We want a winning season, for sure.
Okay. Well, then I think we've gotten just about everything we need from this delightful group of ladies who are trying to, not through words, but I think through their actions, have basically said national championship or bust. That's the consensus of the room? Okay. We've got that on the record. Well, thank you. Give another wave. People really like it.
Thank you.
For joining us here for River State's Media Day. Midway University Softball Edition.